When an artist from any genre or any medium makes a bad project, that doesn't make it seem like they were never good. When people were saying that Spike Lee was a hack, was never good, just because he made Highest to Lowest, I was like, whoa, 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 whoa. I mean, not all of them were good, but let's not say he's not a good director. Now, with that being said, is Bully a bad project? Well, first I have to start with this. Can you really forgive somebody after X amount of times that they messed up? After X amount of times they said some really wild stuff that was not only racist, but kind of like out there, like saying slavery was a choice.
Hear about slavery for 400 years? For 400 years, that sounds like a choice. Like, you was there for 400 years and it's all of y'all?
Or that the Jews control everything, or that we're living in a simulation like the Matrix, or that Adolf was a great guy.
That's right. You're not Hitler. You're not a Nazi. You don't deserve to be called that and demonized.
Well, I see good things about Hitler also. The Jew, I love everyone. I'm done with the classifications. Every human being has something of value that they brought to the table.
Especially Hitler.
After releasing art, right, something that people appreciate, does that warrant forgiveness? I've been asking that ever since Kanye released Bully. Now, is Bully trash? And my honest answer is, it's not trash, but it's definitely not you know what I mean? Because, I feel like Bully has the same problem as Vultures and Vultures 2, and Donda 2, is that it feels uninspired a little bit. I mean, the Soul Chops are back, And then another thing. Because the Soul Chops are back, people are like, oh, old Kanye's back. Old Kanye, oh, he made a Bully. Let me tell you something, man. If this were quote-unquote old Kanye, it would be more. I feel like most of these tracks on Bully are very short and kind of unfinished. Like, when I'm starting to, kind of feel a certain track, it ends. Like, I know damn well it could have been built up more, because that's kind of what you expect from Kanye West. Ever since College Dropout, he makes these big crescendos, these big pieces, and they evolved as the track went on, and just it feels like a dud. You know what I mean? Now, even if the Bully album was amazing, was the best album of the whole decade, it still wouldn't have warranted my forgiveness. Because, yeah, you can be the best producer, artist, whatever, but if you're a racist piece of shit, your art is not going to be a thing that, gets people to say, alright, you know what, we forgive you. R. Kelly is in prison right now, and he's still making music. And people are like, oh man, free R. Kelly, man, free him. But think about this real quick. Why is he in prison? Because he's a pedophile. If anything, he's one of those people that should be buried underneath the prison. Which sucks, because I used to bump R. Kelly all the time, even when I was little, because my grandma had all the CDs and whatnot. And even though he has good music, I can't make that as an excuse to be like, oh, he made this and that, so I guess it's okay. Now, I know that's a crazy example, but you can't have it this way and that way, If you do some crazy stuff, people aren't just gonna forget. No. Don't get me wrong, I'm not a Kanye West hater. Well, in terms of artistry, I guess. Like I've said, I've listened to College Dropout. I listened to the whole College Dropout trilogy. 808s Heartbreak, My Dark Twisted Fantasy. Man, This guy has made classics. Kanye, look. I've talked about Kanye on this channel before. Wait, what was that? The name Kanye West isn't just a name. It isn't just the name of a producer. It isn't just the name of the myth, the legend, so to speak. To me, Kanye West is a movement. I was praising him. But even though I was praising him, I was still being real. I was still keeping it real. When I saw him in that all black KKK outfit, my respect just went out the window. He looks like a fool. He looks stupid. Don't even get me started on the swastika shirts or the White Lives Matter shirts. Not to say that white lives don't matter. It's just the context of how it's used is like kind of suspicious. Now, back to Bully. If I want to be honest, I did like 2 tracks, and that was Beauty and the Beast and Whatever Works. Well, whatever works is kind of meh, but Beauty and the Beast is actually really good. But I think that's only because of like the sample that was used. I might use it. There's something there. But yeah, everything else just was like, especially Last Breath. Last Breath just feels like so disjointed and out of place with like the whole vibe that he was going for with Peso Pluma. my friend Jose calls him Mexican Squidward because like the way he sings is just like but yeah, man, it just felt out of place. And the intro of Bully reminded me of that elephant beat from Lil Wayne's newest Carter album. It felt, it felt like bargain bin, It felt like it felt like a throwaway beat from like 2000, not even 2000, 1990 something. I'm talking early 90s, all right? Come on. And everybody's like, "Oh my God, Kanye's back! Are you kidding me? Kanye!" Come on, King. More like peasant. All right. I really thought you. Now, I'm not telling you to dislike something just because my opinion is critical. I'm only critical because I've heard so much better from Kanye. It's just like where's the inspiration? Where's that drive? It's not there anymore. I just wish he'd make better stuff, especially better than They don't understand the things I say on Twitter. But yeah, don't let my opinion get your panties in a bunch. You're allowed to like what your heart desires, I guess. But as an artist myself, so much could have been done better. So much more could have been offered. And if Kanye really wants the public's forgiveness, then he would put this weird phase of his life and grow up. And stop with the whole attention seeking. Everybody knows who Kanye West is. He doesn't need to prove anything anymore. Well, other than he's a stable human being. Yeah, that would be nice to prove. But yeah, that's all I wanted to talk about. The old Kanye is not back. Stop meat riding. And yeah, J Dilla for life.
It's my in a box. It's my in a box, babe. It's my in a box. Ooh. Ooh, my in a box skirt.
Bro, what is that? What is this? Oh my goodness. It's a failed mutant genetic experiment. Oh my god.